Hi guys, I have made this video after a long time. I'll be uploading a video to YouTube. This is solely because I did not have any relevant topics to speak on. But from a few days now, a lot of people on LinkedIn have started coming up and asking a very relevant question to me, and I am thankful that they asked this question. The question is like, is it worthwhile to study a master's at present time, right? Now, the thing is, this is a very good question in the sense that most people have told who have studied masters abroad to people who are going to come very uh, stories that are like fairy tales that if you do a master's, everything will be well and good, you'll get a job, you'll get settled in that country and whatnot, right? But this is not the reality. So the harsh truth is not like this, and people should be aware, fully aware of the decisions they take and the impact that will have on their lives, right? Now, the first thing that one should consider while doing a master's is first of all thinking which country they want to go to. Now, there may be a list of countries that a person may want to go, but they need to see first of all the overall environment of giving jobs to expats in that country. A lot of countries have things like stay back visa after studies, 6 months, 10 months, 1 year, 2 year, maybe 3 years, but that doesn't matter. Mostly, a lot of countries will have a stay back period, but that is not the case that you have to consider. The thing is, first you need to see what you're paying the price for masters. So, for example, if you're paying 20 lakhs or maybe 30 lakhs of rupees to do a masters and you have a stay back period of maybe 2 years, but that doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is how friendly is the environment for expats in that country to be given a job on work permit, right? First thing is that. So you need to consider this factor that country should be very accepting to applications of foreigners who need a work permit, especially from non-European countries, right? This is the first thing you need to consider. Now, the second thing is, uh, do you have a backup plan? Now, this is the most important thing to consider. Everybody enrolls in a master's program thinking of the best outcome they'll get out of it. And it is called positive thinking, right? But not, the world is not how you think it is. A lot of people go to masters, they don't find jobs for themselves. Their stay back period starts to become expensive because you have to stay there, pay the rent, and then finally come back, right? And a lot of people will not even say that to you. They'll not tell the truth that it was become difficult to get a job and all of that. And that becomes a problem because now the people who are going abroad, they think that everything is a fairy tale. No, it's not. You need to consider if you'll get a job or not, but be prepared for the worst case scenario. What if you don't get a job, right? So before going for a master's, consider a backup plan that you have in mind. So specifically for freshers or people having less than 3 years of experience, please consider the fact that if you don't get a job after masters, what are you going to do? Are you going to come back to India? Coming back to India, now the second question that I get is, if we come back after doing a masters abroad, what is the salary package we'll get? Now, to be frank, in this time of recession, I don't know, but there was when there was no recession, the average salary that a fresh graduate or a person with 2 years or 1.5 years of experience after coming back from masters abroad to India would get roughly around 6 lakhs to 12 lakhs rupees in India. You can't consider more than 12 because you don't have experience, right? Now, please consider that if before going for masters you already had these kinds of offers in hand, then please consider that it may not be in your best interest to consider masters if you think that it can fail also after going there, right? So for example, if you have 1.5 years of experience in India and you're getting a salary of maybe 8 lakhs, right? Then is it worthwhile leave all of that and go to some country, struggle for 1.5 years or 2 years and not land up a job and come back with almost the same salary bracket that you were getting earlier too? So please be careful of the fact that you may not get a job after going abroad and you'll have to eventually come back. A lot of people will comment on this video that no, it doesn't happen. But trust me, I have seen multiple times, not multiple, like a lot of times that people are investing a lot of money going abroad, not finding a job, coming back. Even people who are presently outside are getting fired of their job because of recession. You need to consider a lot of things that can go wrong while you are out there, because when I did went for masters, COVID started, right? It was a bad situation. After that, it the recession has started, and now people are getting fired of their jobs, right? So please consider all these factors in hand that you will face after going abroad. And please don't take hasty decisions that I want to go for masters, and because probably this is not the best time. I also had a bad luck. When I went there, everything was fine. And as soon as I was studying there, COVID started, right? So you do not know how things will come out for you. It may not be the best time for investing maybe 15, 20 lakhs in a degree and not landing up a job, or going for the same job again, right? If you are so keen of going abroad, please try for jobs in maybe Middle East or Europe directly on a work permit. I have made several videos on how to get a work permit, because a lot of companies directly sponsor you from India to come to abroad for working. And this is very famous in Middle East, this is very famous in Europe, and this is also famous in Australia. I will not take US as example, because already a lot of people are struggling there for their visas, right? So you can consider a lot of countries, but the few takeaway points from this video is, please consider and research a lot about the country you're going to. Second, is there a stay back period after your master's? Yes, it should be there. If even if the country has a stay back period, please consider the fact, is the country expat friendly for giving jobs to expats on work permits? If anything of this is not going to happen, then I don't suggest people going for abroad degrees and coming back to India with uh, failure that they're going to carry all their lives. I know this video might sound a little harsh, but I am very glad that people keep on asking these questions to me on LinkedIn, and that motivates me to make such videos. Because 2, 3 years back, a lot of people were ashamed of the fact that they went abroad, did not get a job, came back to India, and people never speak about these things openly. They are afraid of people judging them and whatnot. But if you're not, but the harsh reality is that most people who go abroad don't find a job there, they come back. Very few of them, maybe 10% or 5% people, find a job and settle abroad. And those people who settle abroad keep on making fairy tale stories for everybody, start YouTube channels on the fact that's so good, it's so good. That's not the complete reality, right? So if you have any questions, just connect with me on LinkedIn and also comment on the video. My LinkedIn profile is given in the video description. And so, just one point to make here, I don't make the YouTube videos for money or being famous. This is a very relevant question that I answered. And the reason that I did not make YouTube videos for a long time was I was not finding a topic that was very relevant. So, a lot of people ask questions on LinkedIn, and that is why I made this video. I hope this will help a lot of people. So, please consider going abroad for masters, and always have a backup plan, because you do not know what can go wrong and you might not achieve what you wanted to achieve, right? Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.